James.
Yeah.
A storm is a brew and it might start raining any minute, but I'm going to tell you something. We're at Fratelli, Ristorante in Sandy, Utah, and the only rain you have to worry about inside is rain and pasta.
This sounds incredible. And that's what we love about Salt Lake County is there are so many restaurants to find and discover. But what I love about you is you always find an authentic Italian restaurante.
Oh, Jimmy mi piace. I love Italian. Let's get in here, meet P, and get tasted.
After you, doll.
Thank you. P, hi.
Jamie, Katie, good to see you
Good
guys.
to see you too.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming down.
Oh, we are so
Yeah.
excited.
Good.
So we hear you do everything pasta so right.
We make our own pasta. We do a lot of that. We have some other dishes I'd like to show you as well. I have a table ready, set up if you want to try some stuff.
Oh, va bene. Let's
Just like
do
that?
it.
Okay, let's go.
Thank you.
Chef Pete and co-owner of Fratelli Ristorante. Would you
thank you.
tell us a little bit about the spread?
So start with lunch menu. We do sandwiches, paninis. This is a muffalata sandwich. We have a good customer that comes in all the time. He's from New Orleans. He said you need to make a muffalata like they do in New Orleans. So he
wow.
No
ordered
pressure. ingredients.
He showed us how they make it in New Orleans, and that's how we make it here now. So
Very, very cool. But with a little like Pete magic.
yeah,
Okay.
a little twist.
Okay.
You have the gnocchi there.
Yes.
It's a sweet
Beautiful.
potato, gorgonzola sauce, some sautéed spinach, toasted walnuts.
I
and
can
then-
taste this as house-made pasta.
It is.
Yeah.
So it's a black and white pasta, squid ink, tagliatelle, in a tomato seafood sauce. You have clam, shrimp, mussels, tuna, calamari.
Oh, you got kind of a play on a ciappino here.
Yeah. Yep.
Amazing.
Exactly.
But in no short supply is anything on this plate, which is amazing. And then you've got this beautiful,
Burrata.
and you're making that in-house?
We are. It has a Parmesan chip, some tomatoes from our family garden, and basil.
Nice.
Please, if you've never had burrata,
It's just like
Uh,
the heavens.
it's one of the best things
I like
ever.
instant salivation, just like a waterfall in my mouth.
Yeah, it's fresh mozzarella on steroids.
Yeah, it's so good.
And then looks like lasagna, but it's actually eggplant parmesan. And this is my grandma's recipe.
Okay.
So layered eggplant that's fried with mozzarella, ricotta, parmesan, her tomato sauce, baked in the oven.
Why a restaurant?
It's all my brother and I have done. So my aunt and uncle own a restaurant downtown called Canella's. It's been there 40 years.
Okay.
We started there when we were 10, and then came a time to do our own thing. And we're from Sandy, so we decided this would be a spot to open our own.
I love it. A little Utah royalty right here. The Canal family. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And then you mentioned that grandmother is, like, her spirit is in just about everything you prepare
Yeah.
on the menu. Tell us about that.
So grew up going over to her house, eating arancini at her house and the eggplant, and at my aunt's house, and then working in the kitchen with my Uncle Joe down at Canella's. So their family recipes passed down. It's kind of all we've done.
Well, all this talk about making pasta from scratch and the flavors are dancing and sort of singing on our
They
taste
are.
buds, but we always like to get back into the kitchen. I feel like the
Yeah.
creepy neighbor that's like always staring over the fence like, so, can I get some of that?
How do you do what you do?
Can I get back there?
Well, it's one way to really get into the family.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
It is. I have in the back some gnocchi I was making
Okay.
earlier, so if you want to come back and get your hands dirty and see that process, I'd love to show you.
We're never afraid to get our hands
Sounds
dirty.
amazing. Okay, one more bite. One more
Please.
bite.
Bye. Chef Pete, we always feel like it's a privilege and an honor, like such a treat to be able to be back in the kitchen. And looks like you've been hard at work with gnocchi.
Yeah, this is the gnocchi dough. So we bake potatoes and sweet potatoes. We add a couple sweet potatoes. I think it goes better with the sauce that we do.
And it just explains the color.
Yeah.
Okay.
A few eggs, some
Okay.
flour. There's
Okay.
not a real recipe, it's more to feel.
Tradition, feel, and that's your art.
And then, yeah, and doing it for as long. Yeah, we make this 2-3 times a week. So
Oh, this
this
is
batch.
amazing.
So I have these smaller ones for you guys. The motion's more of the the palm to fingertips.
Okay.
So all the way back and forward. If it sticks, you need more flour. If it just kind of slides across the
pressure.
board,
Oh wow, you're fast.
you need less flour.
Okay.
So you'll get a little dowel, like so.
Oh, you've done such a great job. Look at what you've
Just
done
a
there.
minute.
This is my
Wait,
first
just a
time.
minute.
I'm surprised it worked.
Yeah, this is the first time you've done it. I can tell.
And then I
It's more
have
like a snake, but it's cool. Okay.
the cutters,
Okay.
dough knives for you guys. You'll take a little flour, just sprinkle a little on top so they don't stick together. And then you'll take your dough knife and you just go down the line.
Nice.
Kind of. Katie's got it.
I know. I'm not ready yet. I just want it better.
Jamie's a perfectionist. Just like that. We'll take them here. We'll freeze them, portion them, so they're ready to go. If you're at home making these, drop them in a pot of salted boiling water till they float, about 2 minutes, and you're ready to go.
Would you call that a Taste Utah tip?
Yeah.
I love it.
Don't
know.
overcook them.
Thank you so much for letting us back into Fratelli's kitchen.
My pleasure. Thanks for coming down.
Bellissima.
From this angle, it looks like a meeting.
Oh, hi, you two.
How's it going?
So, I love it that you're not shocked. Like, wow, just a couple of Taste Utah ladies sit down and want to know what you're eating.
Right.
I kind of wish I brought my fork, but I need to start like carrying a fork. It's like, what do we have here?
Some muffaletta, and then I got some pasta as well. It is it's pretty good.
Nice.
How about you? You got the eggplant?
Yes, I just had one bite.
So how was it?
Very good.
So far, so good.
Love it.
Yeah, it's
yes,
great.
they're very good. It's a bite of Italian heaven.
Oh, not to sound cheesy, but do you come here often?
I've been here a couple times, yeah.
This is my first time.
Your first time, just on a business lunch?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Well, what do you love about dining at Fratelli?
I love the service. I mean, everyone's really friendly. It's a very welcoming kind of atmosphere, and obviously the food's great. So, I mean, that's a bonus too.
It does. It seems like you could have a really great business lunch, but you could also bring the family.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they're so friendly.
Should we leave you to? You're all good.
Leave you to your
We're
business.
good.
Have your
Okay.
business lunch.
Bon appetit.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you guys.